everybody, welcome to Life at Sunny Lee with Kathy Jarvis. And it has been an interesting week. We have gone from windshield factors of 21 miles per hour and an actual air temperature of -3 to 54 degrees. We've gone from 4 inches of snow to mud, all within the week. Okay, Saturday was Christmas Eve, and we took care of the animals, and we left a little early to go to the party. We have an annual Christmas party that we go to with family. Most of the family showed up. We had one branch that didn't come because their kids were sick, which I understand and appreciate that they didn't bring the kids, make everybody sick. We had a good trip, made it up there, made it back without any problems. Sunday was Christmas. 2 of the boys came home, and we opened presents and had a nice meal. They stayed overnight. And then Monday they headed back to their houses. So our house was kind of quiet after a week of having one of them home and the weekend having the other one home. It was kind of quiet Monday, so we just did some laundry and cleaned up the house, straightened up the house a little bit. And on Tuesday we went and restocked the pantry from the stuff that we'd used on the week and did more laundry. There's always more laundry. Wednesday we went to the gym, and Thursday I stayed home and cleaned up a little bit more of the house. Finally made it out to the greenhouse to see how the plants had done. They're okay. The lettuce isn't looking too good. I may not have any lettuce, but the rest of it was not bad. The peas are gone, and of course the rest of the peppers are gone. But the turnips look like they're okay, and the kale looks like it's all right. So we'll just have to wait and see. Well, I did not get to stay home all day on Thursday after all. I was getting ready to go out to the greenhouse to actually hoe the peas and the peppers that had died back when we got a text from the apartment saying that they were having some problems. So we ended up coming into town to the apartment building, and luckily the problem was just a breaker that had gone off. So we just reset the breaker, and then we decided to go out to eat since we were already in town. We no longer got seated down and the food got there when we got another text from another apartment in the same building saying that they had no electricity. So after eating, we went over there, and unfortunately that was not an easy fix. For some reason they had their power was completely turned off. So it took a while to get that resolved. We had to find out for sure if there was something wrong with the building or whether they had just gotten their power cut off for some reason. I speak Spanish. I don't speak Spanish that well. I've been taking lessons for 5 years and I still can't speak it. I can read it pretty good, but I can't speak it very well, and they talk too fast for me to understand it. So we have a little bit of communication problem with them. So we have to call the electric company and find out why, or if there's any electricity running to this apartment or not, before we can find out what's the actual problem. And if there is, then we'll have to call an electrician. And it's part of the things with the apartment buildings. When things go wrong, they go wrong. So hopefully we'll get that fixed out and get back home. Right now we're having a pretty day. It's kind of windy, it's kind of warm, but the animals are enjoying it. They have been inside buildings since Friday. Wednesday I left the cats out for a little bit, except for the ones inside the porch here. I kept them in. Thursday night they all came, Wednesday night they all came running back in when I went out to feed them. They ran to the crates that they had been in. So I figured that meant they wanted to stay in again. Thursday I put them outside. It was kind of windy, but I left most of them outside. I do have 4 cats that, even though they were inside, they have caught colds. So Tuesday night I took one of them upstairs and turned on the shower and just let it steam up and left him in there for about a half hour. He's doing much better. Probably gonna have to repeat the treatment on him and 3 other ones. Like I said, I put them outside Thursday hoping that the fresh air would help them to clear out their noses and stuff. So that is the report on the animals, on the cats. The chicken. The chickens finally on Thursday morning, they finally decided to come out of the coop. I opened the door every day, hoping they would come out. I cleared a path to the water, hoping they'd come out. They stayed up on the roost as high as they could, out of the wind for the first 3 days, and then they went down and got into the straw, but they would not come out, so I had to put water inside the coop for them, which I don't like to do, but that's the only way. They would not come out. So Thursday I opened the door and they came running out. Wings are flapping and everything. They were very, very happy to be outside again. Well, this is the first time that the chickens have actually come out since last Friday. I've opened the door every day for them. They just refuse to come out. Shoes has had trouble with these snow with her back legs, so she was glad when it started melting. She did okay with the 3-inch snow. She did okay with 4, but when it got to 6 inches, she had some problems. So we had to make our walks very short, just long enough to get out the bathroom and then back in. And I had to help her with the sling to get back in. She's 12 and a half, and she's had some arthritic problems. So we'll just keep working at it. So that's it on the outside animals. They all did well except for Hercules. I have not seen him. I kept him in the crate the first night when we had the really, really bad weather. Went out to open the crate to feed him, and when the minute I opened that crate, he shot out. This is a feral cat. He's used to being on his own, and he just did not want to be in. I left the door open in case he wanted to come back, but I have not seen hide nor hair of him. Hopefully he did okay. And then Friday, went to the gym again. And that brings us to now. So hope you enjoyed this short little video. And I will See you in the next video. Remember, dream big, follow that dream, and like, share, subscribe. Bye, everybody.